Okay, so for the affirmative, it's you and the three of you, and he's going to speak twice.
I speak twice.
And then the other five of you will be the negative, saying that this house should not strike out the 3 strikes policy.
Okay. We're paying $60,000 to house one prisoner each year. And inside prison, it's overcrowded, and that's unconstitutional.
There's a lot of good people out there, so the generation can still move on.
There are a lot of good people out there, so yeah, but still they're being treated wrong in prison.
That's only the people who are doing wrong.
That's not the people who are doing wrong. What if they're accused wrongfully of a crime?
Would you rather live in a democratic country where you protect the criminal more than the righteous citizens?
You're not protecting the criminals.
Well, you're saying
trying to help them.
What if
trying to help them from this jail?
Help them or help the righteous citizens? If you compare criminals or the righteous citizens.
Okay, so this house is against the abolishment of the 3-state law because we say that most criminals are repeated offenders and they shouldn't be repeating their crime if they know that the punishment is supposed to be harsh. Even though they say that the punishment is going to be harsh, they should know not to do that crime because of the punishment. And they say that there would be a lower crime rate because if criminals know that they will probably not. Criminals will know not to commit a crime if they know the punishment of the.
Criminals also are treated harshly in prison. Overcrowded leads unconstitutional. Still something.
I'm against that because they wouldn't be criminals if they didn't decide to do the wrong thing. If they decide to go and rob a supermarket, then that's their fault because that's why the government made the Food Stamp Act so they can get help to buy their own food.
People today, the prisons, the crimes are too harsh. They're destroying our people's lives. It's like they can be creating memories with their family. We should help them, not throw them in prison. How would you like it if you created a crime 1 time or 3 times and we just threw you in prison? And you wouldn't feel so good. For 25 years, you're losing out on your family.
Okay, it was their choice to commit the crime, so it's not the government's fault. They choose not to be with their family, and they choose to ruin their lives. So.
Actually, I strongly disagree because some people, they don't choose to do these crimes. Some of the time, the people that do commit these crimes are forced. Some people that commit these crimes are forced.
As you know, we are in favor of the 3 strike because this is one of the lenient systems in the world. Because if you look at the Middle East or my country, the punishment is much stricter. And we are blessed to have not only a lenient system, but a system that gives its people chances to change and to have a better life. And to have two chances is enough because if you don't take advantage of it, that means you are a person who deserves to be imprisoned for a long period of time. Because it shows that you're a bad person. And also, this law makes people very aware of committing wrong things.
Why do you think that the criminal should be staying in prison for in 25 years? Don't you think they could change?
Well, they could change.
Because they need help.
That's why we give them two chances. That's why they will be able to change if they want to change. But if they do it again, I mean, that shows you obviously they're doing something bad again. So how can we help them? I mean, they already have chances.
In conclusion, we're against this law. I mean, yeah, we are against this law. They might have 2 chances to change, but what if they change in the 4th chance? And if they still don't change, we should help them instead of still putting them in prison. They're still citizens. Everybody should have a chance. Yeah, so all that money, all that things that's been going on, basically should be used to help them instead of put them in jail. Also, the money we use, we could use it for anything else. The money we use, not only to help them, we could use it for other purposes. That's our tax money right there.
In conclusion, we state that we are against this abolishment and to continue to enforce this law. This 3-strike law has been created to reduce crime and protect our righteous citizens. These criminals has been given 3 chances and they took advantage of that. They have been repeat offenders and will be willing to do it again. If this law is abolished, how will you feel if the same people or persons continuously assault you or others? And compared to most countries, our punishments are more lenient than most other countries. This law enforcement is also a good crime rate reducer by enforcing a strict set of guidelines. Lengthy sentences for repeat offenders are credited with helping to reduce the crime rates. So this can help criminals not repeat their crimes. Given that the 3-strike offenders are prolific criminals, incarcerating this small population for long periods of time will generate savings that far exceed the cost of incarceration.